Hello, my name's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars, and another great electric Citroen C-zero we have for sale. We are selling these very quickly, very popular, priced just right. Registered June 29th of June 2011 on 11 plates, and it's come direct from Citroen. So in the boot area we have the standard 10 amp 3-pin charger with the what they call the J1772 charger. I'll show you where that charges, although if you've watched my other videos you will have probably seen me showing you other C-zeros I've sold. This is the standard 10 amp or 16 amp charger socket with charge up at home or at certain charge posts in and around towns. On this side we have the super fast rapid charger, which charges about 70 amps, and from empty or flat, or perhaps 1 or 2 miles showing, this will charge the car in about 20 minutes. So they're also now at the welcome break service stations along with Nissan and Ecotricity, and although it's got Nissan written on the charger, you can still use the rapid charge, fast charge in this car. So there's the standard charger which you get. I always advise people to buy the Type 2 cable, which means it charges at 16 amps, but I'll explain that when you come to look at the car. The rear seats drop down in a 50-50 split with the handle here, and they drop flat. So the great little versatile little cars. We have Isofix in the rear, 2 rear seat belts, 4 proper Citroen overmats in all 4 footwells. So I'll just show you some more features. These are my stickers. These stick onto the glass, easily peelable off. We'll just use it for advertising as we're using it ourselves. Driver's seat is height adjustable. No rips or tears to any of the fabric. It is like a brand new car. It really still has that new car smell. Front footwell, passenger footwell mat, and also a driver's foot mat. No holes to the carpet underneath. It really is in very clean, good condition. 4 electric windows, isolate the rear windows. Remote central locking, which is on the key. You can hear me over the window. Lock the doors, wing mirrors automatically fold in, which is a really useful, neat feature for city parking. I'll just show you some more features. So inside the C-zero, these are lovely places to be. I'll start it up. Basically put the key in the ignition like you do a normal car. Turn again till you get a bing bong, and that's it, it's on. That beeper is just telling me to put my seat belts on. We guarantee the miles there, 8,205 miles, backed up with a service history from Citroen. Basic instruments here, we've got a charge and an eco type needle, speed in the middle, and over here we have a sort of type of fuel gauge showing you when you're going to run out of fuel. And via the trip, when you can see it in the sun, there we go, you press these, there's trip A, trip B, intensity of the dashboard lights, distance till next service, range, it's saying 21 miles. We find that you get about 74 miles range on average in a C-zero, but as you appreciate it's not fully charged. So that is the average range you get. So I usually leave that on because it's a very accurate indication as to how much miles we've got left remaining on the battery. Nice CD player.
Rock, and the other was
with Bluetooth phone, single shot CD player as well. Aircon, climate control. We've got a little USB port here for your MP3 player. Turn the airbag light off and on. Also an SOS from Citroen, which basically will call the breakdown services should you wish to subscribe to that. And there's also a little power point there for your sat nav, and also the normal automatic type gearbox, park, reverse, neutral and drive. So don't forget the car is on, is running. Handbrake, little obligatory cup holder, glove box with all the manuals are here. Great places to be. We've got a smattering of airbags in the B pillar, front passenger airbag and driver's airbag, and yeah, and airbags in the sides of the front seats as well as Isofix. So they really are lovely places to be. Right, let's show you the documents. So the user manual is here from Citroen. We also have the V5. Now, it was pre-registered by Citroen Manchester, and then it was leased through Citroen Contract Motoring. So it's showing one former keeper, but in effect it has been Citroen. So you'll be down as the third keeper. We're looking at here the date of registration, 29th of June 2011. Type of fuel, electricity. Taxation class is electric as well, hence the free road tax. Not yet due an MOT, of course. V5 is present and correct, as is the service book is here, and it was showing it's had its first service at 6,300 miles on the 19th of June 2013 at Citroen Manchester. So next is due at 18,000 miles, or the 19th of the 6th, 14. Great to see proper Citroen history, along with a spare non-remote key fob as well. So before I walk around the Citroen, I'll just take you now for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake, turn the key, wait for a bing bong, release the key. The car is now on, it is running. So take the handbrake off, foot on the brake, from P down to D for drive, release the brake. And like any automatic, you get a bit of a roll, and away we go. First thing you notice is the torque and the power that you can get from an electric car, available immediately, and it's very smooth running. It's like all the other Citroens and iMeves that we've sold, very smooth and easy to drive. Going down the hill, the needle in the dash will go into the charge area, which basically means we're putting miles back into the range. It's called regenerative braking, or KERS, that you see in Formula 1. Retrieving all that kinetic energy, putting it back into the battery by means of the motor that turns into basically like a dynamo. So it does get quite addictive to see how much charge you can put back in the battery. And of course, take time, put your foot down, 40, 45, 50, and very quickly will pick up speed. Drives like all the other C-zeros, iMeves we've sold. Very nice to drive, very relaxing. Come off the throttle. You can maintain a lot of, you can change the speed quite a lot with the throttle, because you've got that regenerative engine braking. So it does make for a rather easy driving experience. So what are the figures? Well, if this was totally flat and you charged it up overnight on a cheap rate economy 7 type tariff, it'd cost you about £1.80. £1.80 to do 75, 76 miles. In price terms, it's about 450 miles to the gallon, because petrol is now £6.50 a gallon. £6.50's worth of electricity in this will take you about 450 miles. So very cheap to run, about 2p a mile. No road tax, no congestion charge, lots of free parking in certain cities if you own an electric car, and of course you're doing your bit for the environment. If you buy your electricity from one of the green providers like Ecotricity, then these really do make a lot of economic sense and a lot of sense ecology wise, because we all need to wake up to the CO2 that's being pumped into the atmosphere. But to be honest, most people are just amazed about how well these drive and how much they enjoy driving them too. This vehicle never visits a petrol station except for perhaps sweets or a can of drink or screen wash. But you cannot put fuel in this, you cannot go to a pump and dispense fuel, so that takes some getting used to, but it's a nice feeling, all that money you're saving. Should you want to drive from Leeds to London, that is now possible. Ecotricity and Nissan have installed these rapid chargers at all the motorway welcome break motorway service stations. Just need a swipe card. It's free to use, free electricity, should you want to drive from Leeds to London or London to Leeds. Takes some planning, yes, you've got to allow those 20-minute stops, time for a coffee and a bite to eat at those motorway services. But recent studies have found that most people do less than 20 miles a day from their home, so for the occasional longer drive that is possible and will continue to become easier as time goes on. So these have a lot going for them, and it's something we're being asked to supply more and more of late. So watch my other videos of the other C-zeros, iMeves that we've sold, and you'll see that this sounds and drives just like all the others. So no clumps from the suspension, everything works as it should, pulls up nice and straight, and of course it's still under Citroen warranty as well, for your peace of mind. Lots of information on the internet about the batteries. They're modular, so should any of the 88 odd battery cells fail, they just have to replace that one offending cell. But to date, I'm yet to hear of any C-zeros or iMeves requiring any replacement batteries. And when you come to a stop, apart from the passing transit van, total silence. Just put the indicator on because there's someone coming up behind. So that concludes the test drive, and I'll take you now for a final walk around this great little electric car. So welcome back from the test drive. Now I'll walk you around the car like I do with all my vehicles. There are no chips to the windscreen, it is chip free. And looking at the front tyre, I'd say 4mm on there. Alloy wheel is perfect, not a mark on the alloy wheel. Of course the discs are fine at just 8,000 miles. Wing mirrors are fine. There are no dents down the side whatsoever, no parking dings. Rear tyre, about 5-6mm. Again, the rear alloy is perfect, not a mark on it. The rear corners are fine. The roof is fine, there are no dents or chips to the roof. There's a tiny little mark here that will touch in with a red Citroen touching pen, so just make you aware of that. I'm being super picky because that's what I like to do on my videos. And again, the rear tyre, same as the other one, 4-5mm. Rear rim is perfect. These alloys are in very clean condition. Sides are dent free. Wing mirror is fine, it's not scuffed. The other front tyre, like the other one, 4mm on there. Usually near side front alloy wheels get chipped and curbed. This again is perfect, not a mark on it. Disc is fine. Front of the car, any chips? No. Very, very, very clean. There might be the minuscule chip there, being super picky. Very clean example. I've just taxed it this morning till the end of, where are we? September 2014. £0. How cool is that? Now, hear this, these are congestion charge free, congestion charge exempt for London. I think the last 3 we've sold have gone down to London. I fill in all the forms for you, transport for London. I guarantee it will be exempt. I know which forms to fill in. We'll even pay the £10 yearly fee for the first year. After that you'll have to pay the dizzy heights of £10 to maintain the congestion charge exemption. But what a great car these are. So we won't have it long, we sell these very quickly. Look forward to your call. Oh, I can also deliver anywhere in the mainland UK for free. Look forward to your call. Bye bye.